Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Assyria. So at the end of the previous episode, Monty decided to declare war on us, which was probably good move on his side when it comes to like defense. He was able to position his units a little bit better, did some damage to our frontline units. But on the other hand, he also has at least 6 caravans in our territory. So from the point of view, this might not have been the best move ever. And that's the problem with the AI, right? Usually, if you are planning or declaring war on someone, you don't send all your caravans to that person. So this is the problem with the AI. It's not that it's like it's short time decision making is bad. The war with Korea, for example, showed that the AI can fight really well. The problem is it prepares the war incorrectly. Some of the moves just suck, and this is a perfect example. Declaring war when I'm gonna get 4,500 gold immediately by pillaging all these caravans. So I'm just saying something that I noticed, but I'm really looking forward. This war. Monte is quite strong. We are third, Russia is first. You can see the difference in strength, and I guess Monte is second. It's not guaranteed. It can be Rome second and Monte just weakened, but judging by his size, I would say Monte is second, pretty close to Russia. And his units are like one tech level behind us, so he has to compensate with the number of units. So I think this could be a pretty epic war. And like a fun war to fight. So yeah, we'll start with that today. I also made some changes before I started recording. We now have access to stock exchanges, so I queued up stock exchange in every city, which lowered our income by like 500 gold per turn or something like that, because we are not producing wealth in all our cities anymore. Once we are done with the stock exchanges, the income will only improve, so that's fine. And I also queued up 5 coal refineries. Actually, I want to check something. I didn't queue up one in our capital. Let's change that. They took a while to build, so I actually want to cancel this one and queue one up in our capital. Actually, no, last one. If we get the Empire State Building, we will get the stock exchange for free, so we will be able to start working on the refinery right after we are done with the Empire State Building. Also, coal refineries now don't have any penalty. Look at that, just production boost. Give coal, can be built in 5 cities, cost 8 gold per turn, nothing else. So coal refineries are now really good, especially in a situation where you lack coal. You get 15 coal in exchange for 40 gold per turn, but that 5 coal allows you, or in this situation, it allows me to build 5 extra train stations. 15 extra train stations. It's 15 coal, so 15 extra train stations, or train stations and factories. So it easily covers the cost of the refineries and gives me a lot more. So yeah, I like refineries now. That's this change. I queued up some more buildings in the newly conquered cities, paid for a few. And there is one more thing that there are more than one. There is more than one thing. Before I forget, we have 2 aluminum somehow. Probably one of the sources spawned on a mine or under a city or something like that. So we can upgrade 2 of our cavalry units into light tanks. So that's that. And I also wanted to buy some bombers. We now have quite a lot of money and bombers because our war awareness dropped down to 17. The cost of bombers went down to 1,590. Just not too bad. If I waited for all the war awareness to drop, it would probably be like 1,300, but that's, let's say, 300 gold difference is not such a big deal in this situation, especially when we are getting like 10,000 gold when we conquer a city. So I'll be buying some bombers, although there is one thing I actually didn't realize. I'll be losing experience by building bombers. I thought that as Assyria, I can buy units and get enough experience for 4 levels. I was like judging by the foreign legions that I was buying in Daegu during the war with Korea. But I didn't realize that foreign legions, when you read the description, there is the last sentence, receives full experience from the city when purchased. So I can actually show, when I buy a foreign legion, it gets, or should get, 4 level ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but when I buy a bomber, I will only get 2 level ups, I think. Someone even told me this in comments, and I answered that I should get 4 level ups. But then when I was thinking about it, I realized that I was probably wrong. So I want to make sure here. Even if I get only 2 level ups, I'm still gonna buy the bombers. I want to have them available for the war as soon as possible. But yeah, let's see if I was wrong or with the initial answer, if I was wrong or not. I'm pretty sure that I was. So we're gonna buy a bomber. I want to do it in the capital, where the unit should get the most experience, probably out of all the cities. And when we check the promotions, let's say siege, and then I'll go operation range, just in case I don't get the 3rd level up. Yeah, it's only 2 level ups. So I was wrong. Oh well. But still, as I said, we won the bombers now. So I'll sacrifice some experience. That's 2, 3. This is too far from the front. 4, 5, 6, and we have 1 more oil. 7. Now we are down to 7,000, but thanks to Monty and his caravans, we can make some money back. Wrong unit. There we go, back to 11,500 again, and well, sadly we get only 2 levels, but as long as we get the operational range, I think it's fine. Also, now that I'm talking about so many things, maybe I should add one more thing. I was thinking about the unhappiness, the insane distress unhappiness that we have. Someone recommended I could maybe build some agribusinesses, but yeah, it would lower the distress, but it wouldn't make a difference at all. If it saved me, let's say, 30 unhappiness from distress, would it make a difference? I'd still be on 150. It doesn't really matter. And honestly, with the way how the unhappiness works now, I think it doesn't matter if I have 180 distress or if I have like 1,000,000 distress, because I was thinking about the unhappiness in the wrong way, like in the old way, before the changes to like happiness and unhappiness were implemented to the game. Before these changes, I was trying to fight the unhappiness and get all the sources down to 0. I don't think it's possible to do anymore. Might be possible with things like religious divisions. It seems that it works with illiteracy and boredom, but I don't think you can do that with poverty and distress. And there will always be 1 or 2 sources that will be completely out of control. But does it really matter? I think it doesn't, because as long as you can produce enough happiness in each city that covers all the population that you have, which means you don't get any excess unhappiness in the city, it doesn't matter how much unhappiness overall you have, because the bad thing, the thing that's causing problems, it is excess unhappiness, and city can't produce more unhappiness than the amount of population it has. So as long as Asur has buildings and effects that give it 33 plus happiness, even if it had 1,000,000 unhappiness, it won't be producing any excess unhappiness, therefore it won't be getting any penalty. So when you think about the unhappiness this way, then you don't have to worry about these numbers too much. Who cares about 182 distress? It's about the local unhappiness, how it's distributed, and if you can fight it within cities. And if you can, you're fine. So as you can see, we don't have any of these unhappy faces in our cities, only in the newly conquered cities. So I probably don't have to worry about numbers here that much. Most important, we'll probably just keeping an eye on the war awareness, because the war awareness is causing our like unit cap to drop. I mean, that's the most important effect right now. So I just wanted to mention this, that this is how the unhappiness now works. Athens actually have some excess unhappiness. As you can see, the city is producing 22, but because I greed too much, I can't fight the excess unhappiness. I would have to find extra sources. Maybe if I switched... Yeah, now I reduced poverty in the city, and the unhappy phase should be gone. But I'm still not producing enough happiness to cover the whole population. So this city potentially can have some excess unhappiness that I will have to somehow fight by more buildings or something. As you can see, it's only a few cities actually from the cities that were that are under our control for some time. It's like the only city that has excess unhappiness. So yeah, it's not a problem really. But well, enough talking. Let's start fighting. Where do we start? I still want to get rid of some of the citadels on the first turn. The question is, how deep can we afford to go that we don't get overwhelmed? Problem is, I'm not sure I can get to this citadel. I can get to this one, I think. It's on a plain, so as well do this and pillage. Here I can move safely. There is another citadel. How far can this tank move? Well, you can move forward. If I kill this rifleman, would that allow this tank? That would be 3.2, 2.2, there would be 0.2, and I would be able to pull it. So I have to get rid of this rifleman. And then I should... Actually, no, that's 3 movement points. That's a snow hill. So I can't pillage the citadel easily. That is unfortunate. How close would I have to go? I would have to be right next to the citadel if I wanted to pillage it. Well, that's not gonna work. It's a pretty good position on that snow hill. Okay, in that case, let's just focus on the city. Maybe you can just take the city without ever getting in the range. I'll just have to move these two guys closer so that then this one can take the city. That might be the way to go. But first we're gonna focus on this city. So, is this a hill? It should be, right? It is. I think I should play it safe and send this land ship back. This first turn may take a while, because I'll have to, like, figure out how to approach this pack of units. Pillage, and where are the other citadels? Then there is one more here, so we don't want to get anywhere near that citadel. You, my friend... What are we gonna do with you? This should be fine, right? Yep. Where are our generals? There's one that can be here that covers these units. There's one here. So what I can do is just move the machine gun closer. You two can swap. That more or less covers the front line. Okay, what do we want to kill now? What do we need to kill now? I think if I should focus on the city, perhaps. You can only attack here, so that sounds like a good start. I should be able to attack and move back. Then you can attack here only. Question is what we're gonna do with this one. Let's attack. If I attack here, I would be stuck on this tile. I definitely don't want that to happen. So I can use the city bombardment to actually get the kill. And you will move as close as possible. This will be enough. Heal, heal, fortify. I don't want to overextend. How many movement points? 1, yeah. So you'll stay here. You'll stay here. You can stay inside the city. Now, about our bombers. Wait, they're here. How far can we go? So here, we are just gonna focus on the city. And how far can these go? They cover basically everything. Come on. Attack. You know what? Let's actually... How are we gonna do it? I don't like this tile. Actually, I could have attacked because there is a fort. But still, I don't like being here. I'm in range of 3 Gatling guns. If they want to attack me, they will have to move forward and then be exposed. And we still have quite a few attacks, but I'll use all these attacks against the city. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't attack. 1, 2, 3. That's the only attack you have. You can move here, perhaps. Not sure if that's gonna make any difference, but in case the unit moves closer, I'll be able to attack. You can bombard the city. And I think now we are done. I could still move the riflemen on this tile. You know what, if I... Still nervous that I'm gonna lose something here, and I really don't want to lose my not light tanks, land ships. So, how many movement points do you have? Not enough. Fine, let's just do it. I am probably sacrificing the rifleman, but we already have the Foreign Legion heading to the front line, so I'm willing to sacrifice a unit here. Good. That was a long first turn. This is gonna be a landmark, so that's gonna help with the unhappiness in Athens. We had, what, 2, so now we have 1. Yeah, this is why landmarks are so overpowered, because they fight the unhappiness so effectively, the new way how it works, it just makes them even stronger. It's so easy to stack up so many of them. How many of your cities are larger than 20 in the normal game when you are going wide? Not that many. I mean, here, well, let's say 25 can probably reach 20, but not that many cities get over 25. And when you get, I don't know, 10, 12 landmarks, which when you are going wide is not a big deal. You can get it easily if you cover enough territory. Half of your needed happiness in your cities is just covered from landmarks. So just landmarks solve all your problems with excess unhappiness, basically, and the mechanic is basically negated. So yeah, I'm not sure if landmarks deserve a nerf. I would do something like all your cities get +1 happiness, local happiness, for every 2 landmarks, or something like that, because they really feel a bit too strong right now. Okay, but let's finally end the turn. Oh, I knew I forgot to do something. I wanted to buy 1 more trade route. And I'm really quite curious what Monte is gonna do now. I'm not sure what he can do, because his city is already down to almost half hit points, so this should fall pretty quickly, and he can't defend it effectively. There is no way for him to send enough units to this area to just push me away. Yeah, there goes the unit that I thought would be sacrificed. Sure enough. It was obvious that there were more units coming from the Fog of War. So I didn't want to lose the landship that almost died anyway. I wanted to protect the machine gun. Hopefully I'll be able to clear this area now. So that's that. Antwerp. Is there a good tile to work? This looks decent. And bombers. Let's send them to the front line. So it's gonna be... I think if I should send them to Seoul, might be better to just send them to Antwerp. We have what? We have 7? Oh, okay, let's send 4 to Seoul. And you're also moving forward. Damn, he's aggressive. I should be able to get this kill here. I'm sitting in a fort, so I'm not gonna move forward. You can now go back. You can move forward. Can I take out his field gun? Probably until I get more bombers to Seoul. There's no point in attacking the city. It's strength 108, damn. Let's just hit this guy. Okay, you're just gonna keep fixing tiles. You can move closer. 40. Actually, how far can I afford it to move? I can move 1 more tile. 45. 45. You need healing. On the other side, let's move closer. See what's gonna happen. 45, 45. Okay, you just have to move back. And how far can I send my light tanks? Your only target is here, so let's start with that. Let's start clearing them from this side. Rebase. Soul. Okay, light tanks. How far can you guys go? And we can even attack once and move back. And you'll only move here. Probably still can't hold this tile though. This will hopefully be fine. Now I can move the land ship, pillage, and move back. The citadel is so annoying. I'm looking for a range unit that I could move on this tile, but I don't think I have one. Well, let's move you down here. And I'll use 2 bombers. Actually, it's gonna be more than 2 bombers. Damn, I thought 2 would be enough. Oh, did I miss some bomber attacks previous turn? I did, right? Oops. And I have 3 more attacks. How much damage can I do to the Gatling guns? Basically nothing. I could attack here. That would be a kill. I think I want to stay focused on the city a little bit more. I can't just focus everything on the city, because then there would be too many units around. I would take it and maybe lose it next turn, so I have to clear the area a little bit. We are down to what, 261, so next turn we can take the city. And with that, hopefully this citadel, I hope it belongs to this city, not to Dublin. That would be great if we could use the citadel against Monty then. You can move 1 more tile. And you can move a little bit close. Actually, how far can you go? You can go all the way here. 45. Oh, we have 1 more attack. Okay, General. Hello? And more bombers. So we have 4 in Seoul. This is the 5th one. Wait. 45, 45. Switch. 45. This is the 6th bomber to Seoul. You are done with the mine. 1, 2, 3. This is actually another mine that we can get. And now we can start sending bombers to Antwerp. That's 1. How many? 2 or 3? I think 2. No, 1 more. Great. Fine. Are we missing anything? How are we doing on oil? You still need 7 turns. I think I reckon some more oil. No, we finished this one. Oh, Russia. That is mine. And I can't do anything about it. Stupid archaeologist. Well. Doesn't really matter. Okay, next. We just need to finish that 1 more oil well so we can get 30 more bombers, and I think we'll be fine with 18. As for you, let's just move here. The replacement for next turn. Keep fixing tiles. And are we missing anything? That trade route, I knew there was something. We can buy it in Athens. How expensive? Well, 1,000 is quite a lot, but whatever, let's do it. And that should help fight the poverty. Shall we somehow gain... Oh, the war weariness is probably dropping. Yep. So the city doesn't have excess unhappiness anymore. But still, we have... Where is it here? Actually isn't too bad with the poverty. I thought we had more. I guess whatever. I thought that would help the city fight the poverty with the caravan. But it actually doesn't need it. I hope we don't lose this machine gun, but we shouldn't. There's no way these units get to it and attack. Should be outside of the city bombardment range. It should be fine. We may still lose some units. I'd say this guy may die, actually. No? Oh, it was this one. Bam. Thought that... Well, survived. Barely, but I expected it to survive. Oh, well. Upcoming session. Here's the bombardment. Oh, you did attack. How did you do that? I guess he has a railroad all the way through this citadel. Yeah, he does. Okay, so that allows him to move to me. Okay, fine. Village, fortify. Can't get to that stupid citadel and pillage it on one turn. I probably should move back, play it safe. Oh wait, I can attack here. Okay, so that solves one problem. 1, 2, 3. That's another problem solved. And with a few bombers. 2, 3. Probably won't be able to kill this one. 1, 2, 3. At least I'll do enough damage to force it away, basically. Now let's play it safer this way. Fortify. Okay. What about here? Probably want to take the city now. So let's first use the artillery units that can only attack this city. So that's 1, 2, 3. These 3 can only reach the city, so I may as well attack with them. You're gonna hit this guy. Can I kill it now? No. If I attacked here, this is not gonna be a kill. That's important. And this is gonna be a kill and I can move back. Then... How many hit points do they have? 27. How much damage can we do here? And how much damage can we do here? So the artillery does more damage to the unit. So I'll use bombers against the city, I guess. One more. And now I take it. 16. I should be able to do 16 damage, right? Okay, where is the closest general? Go. Need to increase the strength of the city. Only 30 hit points. Still have to. Protect the city though. I have to ignore these three and focus everything on units around here. I have to make sure that I don't flip the city. One, two. Can I kill you? I can. How far can we send this guy? Should be able to send him pretty far. And I can even let him attack. I don't want to expose the cavalry too much. Let's move you here. Checking how many attacks I still have available. Let's start with you, perhaps. Or maybe we'll start with the caravan. Oh, wait. Let's go to roads. We don't have a franchise there yet. I think the profit... Actually, no. Let's flip the city now. No, it's a bad idea. I would like to get into that fort. Can I one-shot you? I can. First, I have to kill the Gatling gun, though. Attack. Can I get over the river? No, I don't have roads here. That's just too many units. I can't figure out a way how to do this as effectively as possible. Well, I guess you have to move back. And can I just kill you, perhaps? This might be a way. There, this is probably the best way. Now, how many bombers do I still have available? All of these already attacked. Here I have 2. 1, 2, 3. You can now move closer. Hit the field gun. Hope the city is safe now. And on this side. How many movement points? 1.75. Just want to move these 2 back. But you can move on this tile. Perfect. There we go. That's what we wanted. And we still have 2 more bombers that can attack the field gun here. Not quite enough for a kill. but good enough. I'm thinking about sending the lunch ship. Nah, we can probably take the city without pillaging this. Okay, let's start with the wall. Wait. Honestly, think about just sacking the AA gun. How far can it go? Now let's send it this way. Okay, are you missing something somewhere? I could probably send you closer to the front line. You may need replacements next turn. Okay, go. Next turn we have to again reorganize a little bit. Now I wanted to kill as many units as possible, so I'm not really well organized. Did we lose anything? I don't think so. Great. The important thing is that we saved the citadel. Was the main reason why I was pushing forward. Make sure that Monty can't pillage it, because that gives us so much control here. Unit from Hanoi. Did we get the lunch ship? No. Let's get shock. What did we get? Ah, sure, I'll take Foreign Legion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. What was this trade route? That's probably 1 feeding the capital. Yep. Aluminum. That's what we need. There is a source. There is a source. Wait, can I? No. I can see Beijing, Jeonju. Where is Jeonju? Here, there is the source. Okay, go. Fine. 1, 2, 3. They're still too far away from the city, but I can bombard here. And now if I focus all my bombers on the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should go down. 45. And I can even move forward here. Well, this might have been a bit too greedy because they can get to my artillery. Question is, does he have the units for it? Just in case, I'll protect the general a little bit better. Okay. Now I have to figure out some replacements here. 45, 45. Can I find a fresh unit that could sit in the citadel? I doubt that. That wasn't bad. Fortify, fortify. What about you? I have to be careful because Dublin is pretty close, so maybe I don't want to send a unit into the citadel. Just sit. I can't get there. Sit here. How far can you go? So if I moved here and here, I would still get one attack. No, I won't get one attack. Ah, too far. This might be a horrible idea. Although, maybe it's not actually. Let's get... Oh wait, this is a light tank. This is not a land ship. Okay, let's get coup de grace, I think. I could still move, attack, and then probably make it to safety. Okay, fine, let's do it. Might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna risk it. What about you? How far can you go? I don't want to get stuck here. So if I moved, I'd be on 0.3 action points. No, that's not good enough. Fortify. Fortify. It was actually quite important that I got the vision here. Wait. We need to fix the citadel as soon as possible. It gives us coal. Fortify. Now, about the artillery. I'll just slowly start moving it to Dublin. And bombers, that's a good question. What are we gonna do with our bombers? I think I want to kill the field gun. 1, 2. Do some damage to this Gatling gun. Try to force it away. And did I miss anything? You can probably move closer. And actually you can move quite close. There. It should be fine. Okay, next. I'd like to take this city today because we have a city-state quest and I would like to do all the promotions off camera. It may be quite a few, so I don't want to waste time in the next episode. Today's episode was already quite slow. It was a lot of talking from the start, and the first few turns were not the fastest. There were just so many units, and it took me a while always to figure out how exactly I want to approach everything. Did we lose anything? No. But in the next episode, we should be able to go much faster because there really isn't that much left. So, one is taking no damage. I think it's still most important thing here to take the city down to 0. I wouldn't necessarily like take it immediately after it gets down to 0, but I want to have the option. It wouldn't even be a kill. Don't like this Gatling gun. Do I have some health units as replacements now? Oh, I guess I still do. Can you make it all the way to the Citadel? You can. 3, 4, 5. Ah. Did I kill something with the launch ship already? No. .5. Still should be fine here, right? Attack. Or maybe not. If I attack like this, is this enough for a kill? It is. I'll just stay here. It should be fine now. I'm out of range of both cities. May take some damage from the Gatling, but I actually don't think he can even attack because this is snow under the farm somehow. So I think the light tongue should be fine unless there are like massive reinforcements in the fog of war. Wait. You can actually swap. Three. I won't be able to move back if I do it this way. Let's see. How much damage can I do? Oh, I have bombers. Wait, let's use bombers. Attack. Attack. Yeah, like this kill. And do I have everything covered now? I think I do. You can move here. I didn't even need all my attacks this time. Oh, this is the aluminum that we already have. Okay. One more attack. Can we reach that Lancer? No. There's no point in attacking a city other than perhaps getting some experience. Oh, wait, I can hit this rifleman. Okay, fine, let's hit the rifleman. What are we trying to do here? Definitely want to build a mine. Yes, please. More mines. What's Sparta doing? Let's look in the market. You'll actually get one more specialist slot from stock exchanges now, or is it two slot? No, it's one. But still, it's gonna be useful. Okay, next. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, I could create a landmark here and wait for the border to grow, which is gonna happen at some point, but I think it'll be too long, so I'll just get one artifact. Next. You want first. Oh. Come on. Give me my turn again. Well, that's still quite a lot of units coming. I should be able to keep them under control. You are gonna build a fort here. Build me a mine. This is... Wait. You're too slow. That means you can stay here. And you're gonna build me the mine. Good. So now, I have to kill this rifleman. I actually have to kill both. Let's start here. Can I make it all the way to the city with the tank? Yep, I can if I need that. I have so many bomber attacks. Can I reach all the way to this rifleman? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hit the city once again. Now I have to protect the city. I have to block this tile. Quite a few level ups. What is this? Fighting doctrine? Sure. Where are our profits? Do we have only one? I thought I had one more. How much faith do we have? Can we buy one more? We can. Okay, let's buy a profit. Now, how far can we go? Let's go this way. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, this was a mistake. But I think it's still fine. We have one general. One general is enough. Maybe I'll send the rifleman as well. And you know what, we have enough generals. Let's send one more in case we do something crazy here. There. And for that reason, I'm gonna leave the siege tower in the area as well. We're not gonna need it, but at this point, we don't really need siege towers anymore. It's about our bombers. So your only target is here. Let's get rid of it. Wow, quite a lot of damage for the light tank. Now, you are going down. You are almost going down. How far can we reach? Oh, we can reach far enough. Look how tough the Gatling guns are. Thinking if I can somehow kill the rifleman and the Gatling gun, I doubt that. How far can we move? Just not far enough. Guess this will have to do. One more bomber. Where do we need the bomber? I don't think I want to attack the city. There's no reason to do it. And we'll already be taking so many cities in the south. So I'll be rebasing here, not here. 2, 3. Oh, that's for oil. Go, take it. Let's fix those mines as well. Okay, I think that's it for this turn and for this episode. So we managed to take 2 cities. I'll end this turn off camera because, as I said, we had the city-state quest for the city. So I'll get the experience reward and do all the promotions off camera. I guess that's gonna be like 30 units, so it would really take too long. Wait, forgot about the Empire State Building. I'm not sure if it's still worth popping the engineer events 1 turn away. Probably not, and I should just save the Great Engineer for Prora, because Sidon is the... Actually, Sidon and Halicarnas is the only two cities where we can build Prora. And if we want to get it, then we definitely gonna need the Engineer. So yeah, let's already send him. I guess it's gonna be Sidon trying to build Prora. We are 4 turns away from that. Probably less, with all the extra culture that we are getting now from the war. 300 gold. But we have 30,000, so I guess we don't have to worry about income. Yep, I think it's going really quite well. I thought that Monty would be more of a challenge. I mean, it's still not over. There might be some more units moving from the side. He just wasn't able to move in time, but I think... Now we basically managed to get through his defensive line through all these citadels. There is one more citadel here. But now we are basically forced him to defend a longer front. He'll also send some units to the north. So I think it looks good. Okay, as I said, for today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.